Greetings, everyone. My name is Jérôme Benveniste. I work at the European Space Agency, and I'm going to show you very quickly a few products that we've been developing in Europe. And I thank Aurélien Carbonnière from the French Space Agency, CNES, for providing a few slides of what they're doing at CNES. At ESA, we've focused on the Baltic Sea because it's a very complex region. It has a complicated coastline, many islands, freezing and thawing cycles. And the objective was to improve the retrieval of the altimeter data using the synthetic aperture altimeter data with PRISAT and Sentinel-3 and now Sentinel-6. And we've released 25 years of sea level trends in the Baltic Sea that you can access through that DOI. I'll put all the links in the chat. In the frame of the ESA Sea Level Climate Change Initiative, we've been improving this retrieval of the altimetry near the coast, looking at the accuracy of trends, and we're getting closer and closer to the coast, like 1 to 4 kilometers to the coast. And we've released already all the area in red, and we're working on the validation of the data around the Americas. And we're still working on improving, trying to get closer to the coast. There are four publications that you can look at to see what we've done to improve this processing. We had a project called SCOOP. We delivered 2 data sets. The objective was to improve the retrieval of the sea level in the coastal zone. And again, there are 2 DOIs for these data sets. The second one is the most interesting. It's the one that contains the improvement compared to the baseline, the first one. And now we're running a project called Hydrocoastal, which is looking at both river discharge and coastal sea level, trying to improve our understanding of the interaction processes between those 2 phenomena. And we're producing test data sets which are now under validation. So if you stay tuned to this Hydrocoastal website, you will soon find some data sets on the subject in different areas of the world. We have online a system which is a web-based interface to process synthetic aperture radar altimetry in the areas that you want. So you select your area and you customize the processing depending on your area. So it's been working for 6 years. There's more than 260 users, more than 25 peer-reviewed publications and PhD theses. You can access it through earthconsole.eu website. On the sea to land aspect, the French Space Agency and the Lagos Laboratory and the French Navy have been working on the monitoring the Topo-Bathymetry continuum, and there are 4 papers that you can look at and certainly interact with these people. On the land to sea aspect, the Space Climate Observatory, SCO, has been working on a project called Mangrove, and this is to set up a platform for operational monitoring of mangrove forests by remote sensing. And again, there's a website here around Madagascar. Also in SCO, there's a lithoscope project, and it's about using high-resolution stereo imagery and altimetry to identify flooding risk in the coastal area. And again, you can look at this website. I'll put it in the chat. And we're all looking forward to the next generation of altimetry, which is a 2-dimensional altimetry mission, surface water, ocean topography, so looking at the whole globe. And the idea is to improve the regional sea level rise and look at coastal processes, but also what happens in the deltas and the river discharge and so on. It will certainly improve the quality of the measurements, the coverage, and the resolution. So there's a group of early adopters that you can join and look at these websites. I'll put all the links in the chat so you can click on them. And I'd like to remind that our ambition is to facilitate widespread use of coastal ocean remote sensing data, particularly among communities with yet unfulfilled need for satellite Earth observation data and information, but also capacity building. So you can contact me if you want more information. Thank you for your attention.